I'm Suran Wijesekara, and today I'm going to ask you one big question. Was your project a success? Was it? How to find out that? Okay, let's discuss today's Techtalk. Okay, here are the things I'm going to talk about today. First, the introduction. Then you all get to know about the importance of evaluating project success. After that, we got the big fish, the key factors for determining project success, and finally the conclusion. Okay, let's start with the introduction. Have you ever wondered how can you determine whether your project was a success or not? After today's tech talk, it won't be a question for you. As team members, we should have an idea about how successful was our hard work. I find the answers to those questions. I'm going to draw your attention to the following point, which are the factors determining project success and metrics and key performance indicators for measuring project outcomes and tools and methodologies for evaluating project success. But before discussing them, we must get an idea on the importance of evaluating project success. Okay, so evaluating project success allows organizations to measure the effectiveness of their effort and identify areas for improvement. And also it helps in understanding the value delivered by the project, both in terms of financial gains and non-financial benefits. Assessing such enables organizations to evaluate stakeholder satisfaction and enhance customer or end-user experience. Last but not least, it provides valuable insights for project managers and teams to refine the project management process and make informed decisions. With this in mind, let's move to the next slide, which contains the key factors of determining the project success. I'm talking about 8 key factors today. As you can see in the slide, they are goal achievement, stakeholder satisfaction, user adoption, adherence to budget and schedule, quality of deliverables, return on investment, effective risk management, and finally, lessons learned and continuous improvement. Okay, now let's discuss each of them one by one. First, we got goal achievement. A goal should be SMART, which means it should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Clearly defined goals and objectives provide a shared understanding of what the project aims to achieve. When project outcomes are aligned with these goals, it ensures the efforts are focused on delivering the desired result. As a goal or an objective, it is time-bound. By comparing the planned timeline with the actual timeline, you can evaluate whether the project is progressing as planned or not. This assessment helps to identify any deviations or delays and allows for timely corrective actions to keep the project on track. Schedule variance measures the variance between the planned schedule and the actual progress. So a positive variance indicates that the project is ahead of schedule, while a negative variance suggests that it is behind schedule. Evaluating schedule variance helps assess the project's timelines and adherence to the planned timeline. Okay, the metrics used here are plan versus actual timeline and schedule variance. When we talk about tools, we can use project management software such as Microsoft Project, Asana, Jira, or Shell. But also, if you have an Excel sheet with clearly defined tasks with start and end dates, more than enough. Okay. That's about goal achievement. Now let's move to stakeholder satisfaction. Stakeholder satisfaction is a critical aspect of project success. Satisfied stakeholders are more likely to support and recommend the project, contributing to its overall success. Engaging stakeholders throughout the project, understanding their needs, and addressing their concerns are crucial for achieving stakeholder satisfaction. Collecting feedback directly from stakeholders provide valuable insights into their satisfaction levels and perceptions of the project. Surveys, interviews, or feedback forms can be used to systematically gather feedback and measure stakeholder satisfaction. But we can't do it with all the stakeholders. But we can observe positive engagement and reactions from them. Then we can come up with the conclusion that we are doing great. Customer satisfaction focuses specifically on satisfaction levels of end users or customers who directly interact with the project's output or deliverable. Evaluating customer satisfaction helps to gauge the project's impact on its intended users and identifies areas for improvement. We can measure it by using app ratings. NPS, the Net Promoter Score, is a metric that measures the likelihood of stakeholders recommending the project or organization to others. NPS provides insights into stakeholder loyalty and can serve as an indicator of their satisfaction. So the metrics and KPIs used here are customer satisfaction and Net Promoter Score. We can use surveys and feedback tools such as SurveyMonkey, Google Forms, and Polytrix to gauge the satisfaction level. So that's all about stakeholder satisfaction. With that, let's move to user adoption. High level of user adoption and satisfaction indicates successful implementation and utilization of the IT solution. User adoption reflects the acceptance and active use of the system by intended users. And then monitoring user adoption rates provides insights to the extent to which users have embraced and actively used the implemented IT solution. Higher adoption rates indicate successful implementation and utilization, while lower rates may require further actions to improve adoption. The metrics we can use here is user adoption rates, and to analyze those rates, we can use user analytics tools such as Google Analytics, Mixpanel, and Hotjar. And that we have next is adherence to budget and schedule. Staying with the allocated budget and timeline is vital for the project success. Adhering to the allocated budget and timeline ensures that the project remains financially viable and is completed within the agreed upon time frame. By comparing the planned budget with the actual cost incurred during the project, you can evaluate whether the project is staying within the approved budget or not. This assessment helps identify any cost overruns or saving. Cost variance measures the variance between the planned budget and the actual cost. A positive variance indicates that the project is under budget, while a negative variance suggests that it is over budget. Monitoring cost variance helps track and control project expenditure. Evaluating adherence to the project schedule and milestones helps determine if the project is progressing as planned and if deliverables are being completed on time. So it allows project managers to identify any schedule delays and take corrective actions to ensure timely project completion. And the metrics used here are plan versus actual cost and cost variance. We can use project management software such as Microsoft Project, Asana, Jira, and Trello, and financial analytics tools such as Microsoft Excel and financial modeling softwares to make this work easy. That's all about it. And next, let's discuss about quality of deliverables. Deliverable quality, it plays a significant role in project success. High quality deliverables contribute to stakeholder satisfaction and overall success of the project. Quality deliverables meet or exceed the defined requirements and expectations, providing value to the stakeholder. Monitoring and tracking the number of defects or issues found in the project deliverables helps to assess their quality. By identifying and addressing these defects or issues, the project team can enhance the overall quality of the delivery. System uptime, we can use system uptime to measure the amount of the time the IT system or the infrastructure are available in the operations. Okay, high system uptime indicates reliability, ensuring that the system are accessible and performing as intended. The metrics and KPIs used here are defect rate, system uptime, and code quality. When we consider the tools, we can use here use analytics tools such as Google Analytics, Mixpanel, and Hotjar. So that's all about the quality of deliverables. Now let's move to our next factor, which is return on investment. ROI. ROI is a key measure of the project financial success. Evaluating return on investment, it helps determine whether the project delivered a positive return on the investment made. It assesses the financial gains or cost saving achieved through the project and compares them against the initial investment. Calculating the financial gains or cost savings generated by the project provides insights to its financial impact. Okay. These assessments consider factors such as increased revenue, reduced expenses, or improved cost efficiency results from the project. Okay. Financial ROI, return on investment. Financial ROI calculates the return on the initial investment reflecting the project's financial performance. It compares the net financial benefits or gains against the project's cost to assess its profitability. Okay. We can consider return on assets and return on equity, which are ROA and ROE, as additional financial metrics. Return on assets, ROA. It measures the project's impact on assets utilization and return on company resources. Okay. When we talk about return on equity, ROE, it evaluates the project's impact on the stakeholder equity and return on investment for stake. These additional metrics provide a broader financial perspective on project success, and we can use financial analyst tools to measure this. So the next factor we have to discuss is effective risk management. Effective risk management is vital for project success. Identifying, assessing, and mitigating risks throughout the project lifecycle helps minimizing negative impact on project outcome. Effective risk management allows project teams to proactively address potential risks and mitigate their effect. Identifying potential risks early in the project enables the timely assessment and mitigation. Risk assessment involves evaluating the likelihood and impact of identified risks, while risk mitigation involves in developing strategies to minimizing or eliminate those risks. And evaluating the effectiveness of risk mitigation strategies help determine how well the implemented measures reduce the likelihood of the impact of identified risks. So this assessment provides insight into the project team's ability to manage the mitigation risks successfully. Assessing the impacts of identified risks help understand how they affected project goals. By analyzing the consequences of risk, project teams can refine risk management strategies and improve future project outcomes. We can use the risk matrix, which we compare the probability and the severity of a risk to rate their risk management tools such as risk registers, risk management software, and project management softwares with built-in risk management capabilities can be used to make risk management easy. Okay, that's all about risk management. And next, let's move to our final factor today, which is the lessons learned. Capturing lessons learned is crucial for continuous improvement. Reflecting on project experiences and identify lessons learned helps to refine processes, enhances our future projects, and avoid repeating previous mistakes. And also, it enables organizations to learn from both success and challenges encountered during the project. And most importantly, post-project reviews. They involve systematically evaluating the project outcomes, success, challenges, and areas for improvement. These reviews gather valuable insights that can shape future projects and enhance project management practices. We can do this by gathering feedback from project stakeholders, conducting retrospective meetings, and documenting insights and recommendations for future projects. So that's it. With this factor, I have talked about 8 key factors altogether to determine project success. Now let's move on to our next slide, which is the conclusion. So to conclude today's Tech Talk, let's summarize what we have discussed. We discussed key factors for determining the success of an IT project. These factors contribute to project outcomes, stakeholder satisfaction, and overall project success. And then we identified metrics and key performance indicators, which are KPIs, to measure project success. These metrics provide quantifiability and measures of project performance and success. After that, we explored various tools that can assess in measuring project success. These tools enable effective project tracking, stakeholder feedback collection, financial analysis, user behavior analysis, and risk management. So I encourage you to apply these factors, metrics, and tools in your own project. And by evaluating project success, you can maximize business value, enhance stakeholder satisfaction, and drive continuous improvement. Okay, tailor the selection of metrics, KPIs, and tools based on your project requirements. Okay, all right. This is the end of today's Tech Talk. Hope you learned something from it. Thank you all of you for listening to this Tech Talk.